Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, welcome to that time of the week we like to celebrate Facebook for the Blind, a show for the visually and Facebook impaired. I am your occasionally humble host, Eric Sizemore, joined by my beautiful co-host, dialing it in from occupied South Canada, Quiet Michael.
Hey, Eric. Hey.
And that's exactly the kind of dialogue and witty banter that's going to bring the algorithm to its knees. But first, we are going to do some funny. We're going to do some very funny memes. I swear to God.
It's going to be funny. Just trust us on that one.
Ostensibly funny memes. But first, a trademark copyrighted, absolutely essential part of every single show. You know it, you love it. It's way too much freaking news. Am I right? There's so much news. I can't even.
We're number one, Eric.
We are number one in depressing news. Tried to pepper in some fun stuff, man. We actually have a decent governor down here in Illinois, so while other governors are doing whatever they do, JB was down here dedicating an accessible playground. I thought that was pretty fun. So yeah, we're getting an accessible playground on my side of town too, so I'm going to go get to visit that, and I'll be able to get on all the rides because it's accessible. Anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. And I noticed JB's suit's looking a little loose there. I think he might have lost.
He's the least shitty of the billionaires. I'll give him that.
I absolutely hate to admit that. Yes. But yes, it's true. It's true. Anyway. Hey, speaking of Illinois politicians doing good, good friend of the show, Kat Abigazela, has had her entire Broadview 6 case just collapsed. Basically, the judge was just like, these prosecutors are crazy. This is garbage. And serious case of, oh man, what did they say? A lot of just misconduct. Misconduct all around. And she's outing it pretty quickly. Dismissed with prejudice, which means they can't be refiled, which is very nice.
Eric, so what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you kidding?
No.
Oh. Okay.
You're so deep.
I'm so deep. I'm so toxically online. So Kat Abigazela ran the 9th District up in Illinois. She's a comedian and a journalist, and her journalism helped take Tucker Carlson off the air. So she is a hero of the show.
Oh.
She ran for office in the 9th District, and in the process, she went down to the Broadview Detention Center where ICE rounds up all the people in Chicago and throws them into this completely inadequate facility. And in the process of doing that, one of the trucks decided it would be funny to run their barrier. They put a human barrier in front of it, and they ran through them. And they have multiple videos of her being thrown to the ground and bounced off the front of the truck. And they said, you were obstructing the work of an officer, obstructing the law by standing in front of the truck. She's like weighs like 100 pounds, you know, like soaking wet. Like this is like one of those SUVs with the battering ram in the front of it. Anyway, the judge threw it out and said that actually the prosecutors had talked to the grand jury outside of the courthouse, had done all kinds of misconduct.
Wow.
I would like to see it if anything else is happening. But yeah, there's no more federal indictment of a comedian and journalist in Illinois. So had to bring you that story. I know. Came within a whisker of winning
What's her name? Cat Stevens?
Her name is Kat Abigazela, and you can find her very easily at KAT space ABU. Kat Abu. That was her performative name because Kat Abigazela is hard to say. I guess.
It's like Zach Galifianakis.
Exactly. You gotta love him. You gotta love him to be able to say it precisely. Hey, the Pope. Another Chicago, Illinoisan.
The Pope.
Friend of the show. Gave a, what do you call these things? An encyclical speech. He said some words.
Encyclical, yeah. Encyclical.
Yeah. But basically, he a lot of people were talking about he had this an executive from Anthropic, the AI company, in the audience, and a lot of people said that the church and Anthropic were going to work together. He didn't say that. He said they were going to walk together. And I'm thinking, when the Pope says he's going to go for a walk, it's like out where nobody can see, and he's bringing his back. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, because he talked about AI. He said we got to find the way for humanity in this time of artificial intelligence, and he also invoked a couple words like slavery, and I was like, I like this guy.
Yeah.
He brought him there and said it to his face. See what I'm saying? Anyway, that's how Illinois works out. Hey, a lot of people talking about this slush fund, $1.7 billion slush fund. Serena Davis says, how do I get my share of this $1.7 billion? I watched the January 6th rally, and I was traumatized by what I witnessed. And I was like, I feel you, Serena. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm owed some compensation.
Oh, dude, I'm totally owed some compensation.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, a lot of people very angry by this on all sides of the aisle.
For our
So
listeners, we do believe in reparations, just not for these January 6th fucks.
that is
Mhm.
not the form that justice should take, and even a monkey could figure that out. I swear to God, you don't give them checks. You just encourage them. Don't encourage them. Anyway, our sundowning president is went to Walter Reed for the fourth time in 16 months. So just an FYI, it's not an annual exam when you're about to have your third exam in 13 months or fourth in 16 months. That's I don't know what the word is for that, but it's not annual, and it wasn't scheduled. And they said it was scheduled. They said it was a dental emergency. Then they were like, it's just a checkup,
I think it's
at
called the
night.
Forward March of Time.
Meanwhile, he's also trying to build a hospital in the basement of that ballroom. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you think that's because he doesn't want anybody seeing his splotchy, sleeping, dozing off butt doing that? Fell asleep during the Memorial Day ceremonies yesterday. So what a putz. Um, this was actually one of my most popular photos. Of course, it was Stephen Colbert's very last show in which they set Nielsen and Arbitron, ratings. They got the highest ratings of late night TV ever for his final episode, which was kind of a nice fu.
Dank.
Yep. And here we see him posed with the other late nights, John Oliver and Seth Meyers and the two Jimmys. And they're holding up a cardboard sign that said, Donald Trump is not fit to be president. Do you agree with this? This got
Dude, we could make that sign say anything.
that's true, but it says this, and a lot of people liked it, and it was pretty good. And then local conservative numbnuts says the not so funny comics. And it was like, I love it when people that aren't funny
Dick
talk
burn,
about
bro.
what is funny. And I was just like, Jim, laughter's kind of complicated. You see a person says some words, and then the audience makes an audible, measurable noise. That's how you know it worked, and it's funny. And I'm telling Jim this because I don't think he's ever experienced it, at least not intentionally. Anyway, moving on. In a weird twist here, Ohio is acting civilized. They got a bill right now that would tax Ohio's wealthiest and then take that money and offer all the students free college tuition in state in Ohio. And I'm like, that's wow. I had to double check. It is indeed the state of Ohio.
Do you
And
believe
yes,
in Ohio?
huh?
Do you believe in Ohio?
I've been to Ohio. I've been through Ohio. I know about Ohio. I've
I don't know
spoken to
about
some
that.
of their legal representatives. As almost anyone who travels through the state has. If you have out of state plates, you
Yeah.
will end up speaking to a member of the Ohio government in person.
I used to live in quote unquote Ohio.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not even going to ask which one because there's no city you can tell me that won't just be sad.
Yeah, they said.
My relatives, they're all around Ohio, but see, they stick to the Kentucky side. Yeah, that's a good. You just cross the river if you need anything in Ohio, which you
I
never
worked
do.
in Lorraine.
Oh, dude, I told you, sad. It's
Horrible
already
place.
depressing news.
Yeah.
All right,
It's like
moving on.
Kankakee, but in Ohio.
Oh God, wow, God, that just it's so funny because like you have a visceral memory, when
Oh
somebody
man,
says,
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. I didn't realize you still had so far to go.
"Oh no, well, I'll knock it out, knock it out, knock it out." But it's really funny when you said Kankakee in Ohio. All I could think was sticky.
Yeah.
So the guy who tweets on behalf of the president is this guy Stephen Chung, and if you think his head looks like a thumb with a face drawn on it, you're not the only one. And he just was in this big tweeting war with Ted Cruz and a bunch of other people. And he said, Mike Pompeo has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. He should shut his stupid mouth and leave the real work to the professionals. He hasn't been read in anything that's happening. How would he know? This is one of the most powerful people in the world. He's just head like a thumb. This guy sits in the same room as the football. Isn't that funny? Sits with the guy with the football. And then this guy right next to him. Stupid! Shut your stupid mouth. Anyway, we used to be a serious country. I feel like I remember at some point. Anyway, good news. Christian Menifee defeated Al Green in a Houston area House seat. The Republican gerrymander sprung a whole election thing, and this guy who's like 80,000 years old in the Democratic seat got bounced by this young, handsome, vibrant representative. So first Democrat to defeat an incumbent this year, an 11-term representative. So getting some new blood in there on the Democratic side, I'm thinking is pretty good. There's a big old chemical tank that heated up and didn't explode, but people are still freaked out, and 16,000 people can't go home. That's something that doesn't happen every day. Speaking of those crazy elections, the Trump-backed candidate Ken Paxton, who is the Attorney General for Texas and would be on trial, except that he's the Attorney General for Texas. Because they really want to indict him on a whole bunch of crimes. But instead, MAGA has backed him to oust John Cornyn, which, for those of you who follow politics at all, they're calling him a rhino and a non-Republican. This is one of the most Republican Texas Republicans there is. He's a Republican's Republican. And he got bounced by Ken Paxton, who is saddled with indictments and corruption and suspicion all over the place, but has Trump's blessing. So, yay, Democrats, because that should be an easier one to knock out. It's fun stuff. Google's DeepMind workers in the UK voted to unionize 98%, which is killer, because they said, we don't like the idea of Google software being used in, autonomous guns. And I think a meme summed it up best. Do you want Skynet? Because that's how you get Skynet. So anyway, yeah, they're unionizing in protest of that. But here we have a picture of one of those Boston Dynamics robots, and it says, giving robots guns is a bad idea. Meanwhile, here's a gun. A really big gun on top of Boston Dynamics. Do you want Skynet? Do people want Skynet? I don't think so.
I kind of want RoboDog. That thing look cool as fuck, dude.
Dude, for home protection, that's cool. And if you could mount speakers on that, like a traveling subwoofer, oh my God, that would be...
Put a couple cup holders on it.
Holy crap. Okay, you're selling me on the dog gun. Stop it. Bad influence. Bad influence. Feminist News brings us this remarkable bit. The UFC structure is going up on the White House South Lawn for the June 14th fight. And the caption is just, here's the thing. If it's safe enough to have this event outside, then why do we need to build him a $1 billion ballroom bunker?
No fucking shit.
Apparently just that little glass octagon's enough to protect everybody. Just leave that there. This is free. Look at this. So the Trump family's fighting with each other, which is it's always funny to me. Donny Jr. Got married to this person in the Bahamas this weekend, and Mary Trump, the president's niece, got in there and was just like, Donnie's a horrible human being. He's a little Nazi. He's totally unaccomplished. He's a racist and a misogynist, terrible person. Don't waste any time feeling bad for him. And people were saying, oh, isn't it sad that his dad skipped out on his wedding and didn't come down to the Bahamas? And he's just like, Donald Trump is incapable of loving people in a healthy way. Why would anybody expect him to behave like a normal father? So, just, if you're ever wondering, no. He even said that, he's like, are you going to attend the wedding? And he said, well, it's someone that I've known a long time. Yeah. Which is just like, do you ever play the game in your head of like, can he go a minute without being weird? Like, who in your life has ever said... Anyway, he just makes everything weird. Anyway, very strange person. Speaking of strange persons getting their comeuppance, you remember Ben Shapiro? He's now lost 90% of his viewership, so he's now making content like this. Ben versus Fortnite.
Oh my God.
So, I don't know where we're at in this timeline, but that's funny to me.
How did he lose all those followers?
Dude, he just sucks. And I guess after a while...
But his followers, that's what they like.
I think it was his support of Israel.
Oh,
He
Oh.
unabashedly supports Israel and his funny little hat, and people are
yeah.
like, you know what? I tolerated you for a long time, but now I just can't take it. And this is from the right.
Yeah.
This is because they were racist and anti-Semitic. They're like, nope, nope, not anti-Semitic enough for me.
It's weird how that
Mhm.
whole
Dude,
particular like ingredients works for them. But whatever.
man, piranha eat their own children.
Yeah.
Okay, just the nature of the beast. Hey, in good news, man, NASA's moon base plans going to include landers, buggies, and drones for a 2028 mission. Look at your calendar. That's 2 years away. They're buying them. You know what? They're buying them from Jeff Bezos. They're ordering them on Amazon. They will be here so fast you won't believe it. Anyway, man, Artemis, I'm loving it. I've gone back and we're watching that For All Mankind and watching it, and it's like hilarious because it's like what's happening in 2 years, except it happens back in the '60s when we could have done it a lot cheaper. Anyway, it's fun, it's cool, it's good stuff. I'm all excited about it. Building the base on the moon. You've heard my material. I had moon base jokes. I loved it. I'm excited about it. Anyway, and finally, this is our heartwarming animal story. This is an animal. He had a Tesla. The Feedski reports that a Texas man drove his Cybertruck into a lake to test the wade mode, and the truck sank. The police ticketed him for not having valid boat registration or life jackets on board.
Oh.
Texas Texas doesn't have a lot of laws, but the ones that they do are hilarious. Do you know what I mean? I think that's one of my favorite things. And I did check it out. I did check that it was true, so you can enjoy this story guilt free and whatnot. But yeah. By the way, too, I forgot. A 7-year-old Texas man. His name was Jimmy Jack McDaniel.
I
Jimmy
got
Jack McDaniel
I'm related
had
to
a
a bunch of
truck.
McDaniels.
Jimmy Jack.
No, no Jimmy Jack, as far as I'm aware.
Because I tell you, Jimmy Jack cracked corn, and I don't care. That was all the news worthy of talking about, as far as I'm concerned, for May 26, 2026. Oh, hey, that rhymes. Now, handing it over to my beautiful co-host, Quiet Michael, for an ostensibly, I don't know, medium-sized
Round one.
Wrong, Eric. Here comes my big long round one, kicking things off with middle age. I'll tell you in a second. Riot. It's a picture of a really like decayed pumpkin that sat out all winter. And it's like a jack-o'-lantern, so it's like a gnarly looking pumpkin face. And it says White House, President Trump remains in excellent health.
I reposted a picture of one of those Apple dolls, the Apple
Yeah.
face dolls. Same, very
This
healthy.
this next one's up from the Fruit Freak, friend of the show, the Fruit Freak, and it
Hey,
says, if
fruit.
Bowser kidnapped my wife, I would not be saying Wahoo no matter how fun the jump was.
Nice.
Lost internet. This is a I didn't like research it or anything, but I do believe this is true
Mm,
because this particular account is at Lost Meme Archive, and when people put archive in their name, you know you can trust them.
right.
So
Yeah.
it says in 2009, Burger King made a Facebook app where you got a free Whopper if you deleted 10 friends.
Oh, snap.
And then it says the best part was that it publicly told people that they had been sacrificed for a burger.
Oh, damn. That is
It's such a strange promotion.
so weird.
Trash Can Paul's here, keeping it fucking nasty.
Hey, Paul.
It's got a picture of a human being, like a skeleton being vaporized, red background. And it says, people with pollen allergies when I expose them to 90 million roentgens of ionizing radiation.
Nice.
Pickles at Not Shoe LX's friend of the show.
Oh, my.
They're posting some picture of this guy. I don't. It looks like maybe it's like
It's,
some other YouTuber or,
he's,
or Twitch person.
yeah. He's
It,
imitating the Christy Nome husband
oh, okay,
picture.
yeah, yeah. It says this lighting. Why is he telling me? Why is he telling me a ghost story? It's Spaz. Spaz, because his lighting is like coming from below him. It's Spaz says, "Why does it look like huge tits. Am I crazy?
I went there. That's what I thought. I went there too.
I know
Like, wow.
you thought the same thing. Stepbro.steve, he's around. It's got a picture
Yeah.
of Vin Diesel as Dom from Fast and the Furious, I think part one. He's at the cookout, he's getting food off the grill, and he's like yelling back, and it says, "Me asking everyone how they like their burger before I cook them all the exact same way." Gerard Waste, friend of the show, Gerard Waste says, "People be saying things so definitively. Like, man, I think it depends." Alex McMillian says at undeniably alex.bluesky.social, friend of the show, says, "You're listening to Sisyphus FM, the home of nonstop rock."
Oh boy.
It's so bad.
Okay, let's work through this.
Okay.
Here we have someone has superimposed a grid over a toilet. All right. And on the
Yeah.
left side, the rows are A through J, and the columns are 1 through 10. Ugg Ayers, the original poster, says, "I'm a C8 kind of guy." So, okay, he likes the top right corner.
C8, top right corner. Sure.
Wyatt Girl Wasted says G4, if you must know. That's sort of center
Yeah.
and like left.
Mm-hmm.
IIV00 underscore says G13. And all
All
right, that's G. There's G10. We'll keep going. Can you see it's right in the cat's face?
Oh man.
This
Dude,
is
you know
my
what I hate
last
about
meme
that?
for round one.
Every time I see that kind of thing, though, man, my buddy, he said to me one time, he's like, "My dad told me that peeing in the water is rude." And I'm like,
I go in stealth mode sometimes.
yeah, exactly. It's like he said that and it's messed me up for my life.
Not rude though. It is. I do feel like it's a display of power.
Number
Abolish
two, sure.
offices, in my opinion, at Internet Hippo says, "Don't post your workout plan if it's a bunch of hard stuff I have to do for several months. I already know about those. Only post if it's a spell." And that's all I got for round one. Keeping the hole in wholesome and kicking it back to you, Eric.
Oh my God. Fantastic. I feel that one so bad. Yes.
Yeah, I already know about
only
those.
want the spells. Give me all. I want to know what Pritzker's thing was. His suit was looking loose on him. All right, the ostensibly wholesome round one. I did mention the shrunken head apple face, and dude, look at it. Look at it. Tell me I'm wrong. I see it. Can you see it there? I'm seeing it. Totally seeing it. Anyway, U.S. Federal Department of Propaganda, and if you're not following the U.S. Department of Federal Propaganda, where are you getting your propaganda? Anyway, they've reposted millennial memes for existential extremes, and existential memes has this post said, "Remember, it is culturally insensitive to ask somebody how they are doing. Stick to dystopia-friendly pleasantries instead, like, I sure hope aliens invade the Earth. I see you're awake. My condolences. Are you sufficiently caffeinated? The bags under your eyes look great. And would you like to look at pictures of cats?" Anyway, good stuff. I feel all of these. Controversial political memes, and if you're not following controversial political memes, you're probably getting some pretty non-controversial political memes in my humble opinion. Anyway, Pankaj at the second floor guy says, AI layoffs are getting out of hand, so I built a I got fired button. It's one click and it makes an entire company code base public, pushes .env secrets to public repo, drops staging DB, and finally notifies my lawyer. I hope I never need it, but it's ready. Thumbs up. And I'll have you notice that this is a physical button that is plugged into the side of his laptop. That is a physical clicky, I know it worked button. Anyway, kudos, Pankaj. Good stuff. So good I liked it last week, I wanted to do it again. Just the highlights from "If we spent as much time on ourselves as we do memes, we'd be better people." Friend of the show, Ian Fleming. says, "You're listening to Internal Monologue FM with me, DJ Subconscious. From classics like Why Did I Say That? And Golden Oldies like Am I a Horrible Person? To today's hottest hits, What the Hell Am I Doing with My Life? Stay tuned." This is the best thing I've seen in at least the last 6 or 7 minutes. Friend of the show has posted this, and it says, "Lupita Nyong is clearly the perfect choice for Helen of Troy. All I've seen is men fighting over her." If you didn't know, they cast her as the Helen of Troy, and a lot of white boys are very butthurt about it. Am I too cool for this? Nobody knows about the remake? Okay, forget it. Hey, this one from Dixie Ziemba, friend of the show, says, "When people tell me they're spiritual, I'm like, demons are spirits too. Be more specific." About halfway through here with also Dixie making a second appearance. "I'm currently looking for a moisturizer that hides the fact I've been exhausted since 2019. Felt, chef, please send your suggestions to Facebook for the Blind. We'll let you know on the next show." Here we have one of those ring-tailed lemurs sitting in a lotus position with his hands out, and it says, "Come on, inner peace. I don't have all day."
Looking for another spell.
Yeah, totally. You know what they say to the Zen Buddhist monks that go up on those mountains and stuff? Like, "Master, how long does it take to find enlightenment?" 10 years. 20 if you're in a hurry.
That's right. That's right.
All right, got about 3 more left here. Here we got a shot of one of these dogs. What do you call it? A Boston Terrier? It's a little terrier. It's a before after, and it says, "My dog just got a haircut, and now he looks like he gave up drinking and got his life together."
It's a schnauzer.
Schnauzer? It like really raised his eyebrows. He looks really attentive, like he just had some coffee. Like, "Yes, what are we doing today?"
Let me go through and delete that meme.
Oh.
Hey.
I always find our overlap so weird.
It's weird that the algorithm gave us that one. Yeah.
Very strange. Very strange. Because neither of us have dogs.
Right.
Maybe we were both thinking about TD.
Maybe.
All right. 2 left for this round. Priyanka Matu at Non-King says, "I will never be funnier than our preschool naming its turtle. Turtle names: Tiny Tim, Green Grape Tim, Tim, Medium Tim, Strawberry Tim, Huge Tim, and the winner,
Oh,
Big Tim."
Big two.
And finally, we have a picture.
Oh, you
of
missed Green Grape, Tim.
No, I did that second.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Sorry.
Nailed it. I was doing it fast. I was trying to get to it. I was like, I got to land this Big Tim. You should have heard the naughty chuckle from Katie over here. Really, really salacious. All right. Closing out round 1. It's a blue-footed booby, and she's got her head cocked to the side, and it's captioned, "My eyes are up here, pal." All right, don't say we never had boobies on our show. All right, back to you for an ostensibly filler round.
No, that's not right. It's just this is the ostensibly second round.
Also known as
Round 2. Tanya at Tanya_Sabrina says, "Inflation has gotten so bad, Subway is measuring the footlong from the taint."
Oh,
Oh my God.
Terrible.
No dogs in the race. Friend of the show, No Dogs in the Race says, "I bet drunk driving a muscle car back in the day was a near religious experience."
I bet it was.
Oh, I got a dad joke here, Eric. And since you're a dad, I thought maybe you'd read it for us. It's from friend of the show, Dad Jokes at Dad Says Jokes.
We got a man in an orange jumpsuit, orange shirt, and he's going up against an older bald guy with a knife. And orange shirt guy is labeled Bart, and the guy with the knife is labeled Bartender. And it says, "This is peak comedy."
It's a terrible joke.
Bartender.
Next up we have Megan. Let's see here. Megan B. Pierce. It's a picture of Pope Leo laying prostrate on the ground.
You said
And I prostrate. I said it right. Says she says, "Is there a Catholic that can fill me in on what the Pope is doing here?" 13.7 thousand likes. So
Nice.
Dan Steve Wag says, "I am no longer Catholic, but I was raised in a devout Catholic environment, so I think I can help clear this up. This is called tummy time, and it's important for the Pope because it helps build essential neck, shoulder, and back muscles and prevents flat spots on their heads."
Popes do be getting flat heads.
Trash can's back. This time, he's like a Reddit, like a subreddit called "Just Fuck My Shit Up," and there's a guy who's got a picture of very sparsely. I don't know. This is just a. There's very little facial hair, but what he has is very long.
Oh my.
And he
Weird.
says, I was told to post here. I'm about to shave, but yeah, this has been my beard for the last 5 years."
Oh.
And this commenter says, "I'm an amputee. I get a thing called phantom pain or phantom itch, in which the nerves still in my stump send a message to my brain saying I have an itch or it's hurting. The sensation is so sensitive, I can say my ankle feels like I just twisted it, or my instep is itching. I even sometimes feel my little toe twitching. That twitching ghost toe is the equivalent of you describing those facial pubes as a beard." This is a picture of Superman. Uh, what's this guy's name? Something Cavill, maybe? The actor? As Superman. As Superman. And he's looking with purpose up to the sky. He's flying. And it says, "How I feel after genuinely naming my son the world. So when he cries, my wife can whisper, 'The world needs you.'" M. Nate Shyamalan, friend of the show, M. Nate Shyamalan. Hadn't seen you in a while.
I haven't seen him in a while. How you doing?
He's not currently here, but I hope he's well. He says, "What's the lowest stakes conspiracy theory you have? I think airplane mode is a hoax because they don't want you texting your friends and telling them you're not having fun on the plane." And Ned Schneebly responds and says, "I had a friend who doesn't care for sports sit and watch a basketball game, and he's quiet for a bit, and then he just barks out, 'Yeah, I don't think there are that many squeaks. They got to be pumping them in.'" He goes, "That was over 10 years ago. I haven't watched a single game since without thinking of it." What a weird thing to mistrust.
Sure.
PJ, friend of the show, PJ at PJ Evans says, "My dad is describing in great detail how he would kill the Grinch while my mom is cooking breakfast for 16 people." Two more. Lakeem Momo says, "Grilled onions went to HR today. We can't give people nicknames no more."
Oh no.
And finally, Dan K, friend of the show, Dan K at Danny U underscore K says, "Sometimes when I'm bored, I just text random numbers and act like I'm Chili's." You see a text conversation and he says, "Hello, this is an automated message from the Chili's guest experience headquarters. You are eligible for a free triple dipper shit. Triple dipper appetizer. Reply sizzle-tastic to confirm your reward." And they reply, "Sizzle-tastic. Sizzle-tastic." He says, "Okay, calm down. Okay, calm down, big girl." Then they say, "What the fuck? Who is this?" And that's all I got for round two, the ostensibly second round, and we're back to you, Eric.
Oh my God.
How is it only round two?
That I know.
There's only two of us. Why does it feel like it's going longer?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're like 38 minutes in, and we're only halfway through round two.
Well, that's gonna change now because I am unprepared. All right, the
What?
ostensibly inappropriate round. Best of Tumblr brings us this. Frotting has a picture of a little Russian kid with a beer squatting down in a tracksuit. And it says, imagine if instead of K-pop, it was R-pop, and it's from Russia. And you had girls all over Twitter being like, ooh, stream R, Watabi, and posting pictures like this and being like, oh my God, Ivan Ivanovich looks so cute.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I liked it. Anyway, Michael, I really want your input on this. Comrade Teen Vogue has posted this one, said, girl, be so for real. Probably a sponsored post from Kevin O'Leary. But we've got a punk rock girl there, and I was hoping maybe you could read this.
So the girl is dressed in like punk rock attire, except she has a cross on her boots, straight edge X on her hand, and she's wearing a Sleep Token shirt.
Can you help me
It
with
says,
that? What's that mean?
she says, she's pointing to a sign that says, you can't be punk and also be anti-data center. It's impossible.
Again, did Kevin O'Leary's AI write this?
What the fuck am I looking at?
I know.
Is that?
You are making the same face I made. I was like, what?
Nothing about it is right. Like Sleep Token's not even a punk band.
No. George H. Cruikshank said Sleep Token t-shirt is
Chef's Kiss.
Chef's Kiss. Got it. Yeah. What is Sleep Token? Should I look them up? I guess I should look them
They're
up.
like, I don't know what that genre is. I think it's kind of like new metal. It's like Tool.
Yeah, I love Tool. All right, killer.
Well, you probably like them.
Okay. Nice. Excellent. So
They're just
also
definitely not punk.
yeah, I know, it's freaking hilarious. So controversial political memes for anti-establishment human beings, which rhymes when you say it right. Friend of the show, well, maybe acquaintance of the show, Darren Perry has this picture that I discovered was about 50 Proud Boys that were marching in one of the Carolinas this weekend with Confederate flags and some other stupid blue flags, and anyway, just terrible people. And somebody has scoped out a really good spot to sit, and it's captioned, "This is why you need a 30-round magazine," which I don't know, just interested in everybody's perspective on that. I laughed in real life, but I didn't laugh online because I didn't want to leave a record for the NSA. But what I thought was really funny was Aaron Lobos said, correction, this is why you need several 30-round magazines. MJ comments, have fun with these feds. Because they're definitely getting the feds' attention, perhaps. And Oli says, I appreciate the humor, but how about belt-fed problem solvers? Anyway, just a nice collection of responses to a march from Memorial Day weekend. How fun is that? Here we have a picture of a fox, a red fox, looking at the camera, looking badass, with a mouthful of raw hot dogs. Caption, a fox stole a bunch of hot dogs, but a cop caught it in the act. It's like, dude, cops. Just unnatural. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I like that fox.
Yeah, I know. That fox looks cool to me.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with that fox. That fox seems like good people. Anyway, here we have a beclowned president looking with the bozo hair and the makeup. Lee Fetzer has posted it. It says, when you don't even know when you were president, because he tweeted, farted, whatever that communication platform is called. The Biden FBI placed 274 agents into the crowd on January 6th. If this is so, which it is, a lot of very good people will be owed big apologies. What a scam. Do something, president. It's like, you were president. It would be your FBI.
Yeah. Wait a second.
I mean, that's amazing. So, like, Biden, while not president, had stashed 274 loyal FBI agents in a truck by his house. He's like, all right, guys, today's the day. I don't even just... Anyway, yeah, a whole lot of stuff about how... Anyway. He had this weird meltdown on Truth Social, and he posted this thing about how he was brokering peace in the Middle East, and he just like name dropped everybody in the Middle East, saying what a great pledges for peace, and they were all going to pledge peace with Israel, and they were going to recognize Israel, which was a surprise to the leader of Turkey because they've recognized Israel since like the 40s, and anyway, and he just tweeted all this stuff out, and he did it without any spelling errors and without any grammatical errors. So I don't think he wrote it. I think Stephen Chung, the man with the human thumb head, he probably wrote this. Anyway, he included all this, and people were saying it was just to like to try and like I don't know, snow people, man. I don't even know what to say. He was trying to say there was lots of peace, and he tagged and name dropped all the leaders in the Middle East, and people commented wisely, and this is why we need a ballroom. Yeah, I know. It was very confusing, but I like the payoff. Finally, this is just the guy from The Office, and he's going, yeah, that's great, but still going to need those Epstein files.
Here, here.
Which I post every week all the time on every thread. Mostly on the local CBS affiliates Facebook community page. That's where the best troll hunting is in this town.
All right, here we are. We're at the penultimate round. Kicking it off with David Hughes at David8Hughes, who says, I was quite flexible when I was younger. The kids at school used to call me Spider-Man because my uncle was murdered.
Oh!
Shirts that go hard says available on the site. And it's just a black shirt with white letters. It says, dudes be named Will, but won't.
God.
Someone's written this on a whiteboard, like dry erase board. It says, waffles are just pancakes that are ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh, shit. Oh, I feel guilty laughing at that one.
Stepbro.steve is back, this fucking guy. There's a
man.
picture of like some diner or something out in like the country town, and it says, now hiring closers, apply inside. And someone's captioned it, I'm going to steal the sea. So it says now hiring losers, I guess. But Mildred, friend of the show, Mildred, replies to this picture and says, my grandson works at this location. Please remove the C from the sign.
Oh, snap. Nobody can hurt you like family.
So, okay. This is really weird. It's a picture of like a cloth, like it looks like an embroidered like towel or something, a blanket, and it says it's in two different colors. So it says she's broken because she belived. And then when you read only the letters in black, it says he's okay because he lid.
No.
And then it says no one. Him right now, and it's just a picture of a lid.
Oh my God.
I think it's
Tim.
because he's okay because he lived.
I think it's he's okay because he lied.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
I was getting the Jesus stuff.
It's definitely not lid for sure. Tim Ridgold's has the same picture of Ed Harris from the Truman Show speaking into the microphone, and it says he's getting gas. He swiped his card. Make him enter his zip code. Now his PIN. Ask if he wants to apply for a credit card. Now ask if he wants a car wash. Now cancel the sale. Hit him with please see cashier.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
Moist Buddha finally showing up to the party, keeping it moist, keeping it Buddha. He's reposted low at _though, who says, I was told by a 22-year-old today that there was no way people were writing 10-page papers without AI. And JD Flynn says, buddy, I was writing 10-page papers without having read the book. Where my real one's at. Mia, I thought this was interesting, Eric. Mia at BoyGurI Mia says public transit is not that bad if you bring a JBL speaker.
Oh, I hate you so bad. I mean, if I was DJing,
Yeah.
sure, but
Yeah, then you're just like, kind of having a good time listening to your music super loud. Greggy underscore online says, "Can I be honest? I don't care if McDonald's has human meat in it."
what? Jesus Christ! Those words
Greggy,
took time to get into my
you
brain.
should care.
Yeah.
You should
Whoa.
definitely care. And my last meme for round 3, the penultimate round, comes to us from Danny, friend of the show, Danny at Daneth Boy, friend of the show, who says, "At the antique store, touching a bunch of stuff and then rubbing my eyes."
Ah.
That's all I got for the penultimate round, Eric.
Wow.
What do you got?
Oh my God. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Not much actually. You know what? We're gonna do a real quick round and get to my post with the most.
Let's just, yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
knock it
you
out.
don't got to read a whole bunch of memes like the hundreds you've prepared. You could just rattle off a few that you found
No,
5 minutes ago.
exactly. Here we have a picture of a robot sipping a beer, I guess, in a sun hat at some fake restaurant. And it says, "The first man to get his dick bitten off by a robot has already been born. He's sitting around right now without a clue. That is his destiny." Just want to sit with that for a moment. It's like I want to, there's some question as to whether or not that may have already happened. Really, when
I
you
was
think
just thinking that, man. Like, this may already be behind us.
yeah, I feel like I saw a story like this on House. With
I can tell you
some
what, if
kind
it was on House, it wasn't lupus.
of. Dude, oh my God. I just had a mental flash of you on a trivia show. And they were like, on this episode of House, and you go, "It's not lupus."
It's never fucking lupus, dude.
400
I've
points.
seen it. I binge watched every episode of House when I was in Iraq, and I'm telling you, not one fucking time was it lupus.
That's hilarious. I love it. Very cool. All right, couple more here. We have a XKCD, friend of the show. If you're not
Hey.
following XKCD, truly freaking missing out.
Where
This is
you
Captain-
you're something about CDs, you know?
Say what?
Nothing to go ahead.
Lame. Anyway, XKCD, most famous cartoonist on the freaking internet, is captioned this one: "Speed run." We see a man on a laptop and a woman's coming up behind him to talk. And he says, "Oh man, speedrun.com removed my world record just because I listened to Lateralis and Anemia to get in the flow." She says, "Oh, a copyright thing?" He says, "No, they don't allow tool-assisted speed runs." Yeah, that joke was
Oh, it's
kind
the
of...
band. That's twice Tool came up this show.
I know.
Weird.
I know how to tie a show together, Betty.
Yeah.
You taught me. Tie it in a bow. Callbacks. It's all cause.
Well done.
Callbacks. And then XKCD, for some reason, commented first and said, "Usain Bolt holds the world record in the 100-meter speed run." Like, just in case. All right, moving on. We have, if we spend as much time on ourselves as we do memes, we'd be better people. Second appearance in the show, by the way, with a posting from Johi Jaruga. It says, "I snuck out my phone during lecture and immediately received this. Cue the X-Files theme." And we have an airdrop picture of Michael from The Office, who's got his hands over his face and he's whispering to his coworker, "I'll kill you." Professor Donaldson's iPhone would like to share a photo. "I'll kill you." That is deep. That is deep. And this one, I might splice this one into a clip and put it on the internet just to assist teachers everywhere. This is a good one. And finally, leaving only my post with the most, I have this from Melanie Baldonado, friend of the show, who's reposted Game Law Kate. Says, "I'm with President Trump. The White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting revealed the need for a secure, bulletproof ballroom to keep people safe. That's why I'm going forward. I will be advocating for a ballroom to be built at every U.S. elementary school.
Big fans of Game Law Kate
Big time.
fighting the good fight. You gotta check out her honey traps.
Oh, yeah? Oh, sweet. All right. Got all kinds of stuff to look up after this show.
She posts about like being a traditional conservative woman looking for like a Christian man who can earn. Oh, did it not work? Christian man who's worthy of her devotion or something, and then like you go to the very next thread, and it's like just joking, and we want the Epstein files, like just try, and man, it works like every time. There's all these people who are mad. All right, here we go. This week, my post with the most came to us from Bort, friend of the show, Bort at Taco Bort. He says, "No, babe, I love that you suck and your shit's all fucked up."
That is tight. That is a tight line right
That
there.
was my post with the most. What was yours?
Oh my God. I actually had several, but I'm only going to show you one.
Only one was the most. That's how the most works.
Well, there's different qualities. It depends. There's so many different types of reactions. This is that picture of the superhuman alien couple or whatever advanced in a future Emerald City. And it says, "We just saved 20% on our power bill by burning down the local data center." From friend of the show, Sabocat Teacher. And if you don't know about Sabocat, you are missing out. She says, "Don't do that." But also, anyway, my buddy Andy says, "It's a good idea putting data centers in orbit." And I'm like, "Andy, did a guy who sells rockets tell you that?"
Yeah, no kidding.
And he's like, yeah, so yeah, don't do that.
And don't put it closer to the aliens.
I mean, I get where it's coming from. Put it away, flush it away, put it away, press a button and make it go away. That's what Americans love. We love push button, make it go away solutions. Look at our love of handguns. Remote controls, handguns. I mean, you give us a button to make something go away, we're into it.
Yeah.
Dude, we did it, and it's not even 10:30.
Nice work, Eric.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been an entirety of a constitutionally required element, aspect, and lots of other words and verbiage of an episode of Facebook for the Blind. For all you out there, we love you. Mwah!
Love you, George.
Woo! Love you, Beverly.
Perfect. Oh, and Dushan. Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.